Compiere Visual Dictionary Editor provides you with a sleek Flash interface to create or customize your data setup or transaction windows. Use drag and drop to design your window layout exactly the way you want. Define your business logic in a visual, intuitive environment, improving usability and productivity. Reference runtime data to dynamically control UI display and data entry. Customizations need to be created only once. They are automatically preserved when you uptake new Compiere releases. Let us look at how Bookworm Inc. uses Compiere's visual editor to simplify and standardize their product setup window. We will see how to redesign the window layout and field labels, default commonly used values, and eliminate unnecessary fields.
This is Compiere's visual editor, giving you an easy-to-use interface for customizing your windows. Let me go ahead and bring up the window that we want to work with today. I created a copy of an existing Compiere product window, renamed it as Bookworm Product, and that is what we're working with today. The visual editor consists of 4 main areas. At the top, we have the toolbar, where we entered in the window we want to work with, as well as save and undo icons for the changes that you make. On the left here, we have the navigator panel, where we see the window, all of the tabs included in that window, and these are displayed in hierarchical nature based on the setup that you have. For the tab that is selected, we can see all of the fields in that tab. And if you select a particular field, you can also view its properties. This is where you would set up the business logic for the field. So you can indicate what the labels for the field should be, help text for the field if the field is read-only. You can enter in sorting information for the field, display logic, default logic, and mandatory overrides. The single record layout area is where you would set up the window layout that you want to see. You can drag and drop fields within this area, and what you set up here is what you would see in the single record view of Compiere. You can drag fields until you see a blue insert marker, either between 2 fields or to the right of a field. Or you can simply drag fields one on top of each other and allow the layout to overflow. Similarly, in the grid view, you can drag fields to reposition them, and then the column order that you indicate here is what you see in the grid view of Compiere. Let us now edit the product window to match what Bookworm Inc. desires. We do not want to display the tenant and organization fields since these are defaulted from the user login anyways. We rename search key to item number, and since this value is defaulted in from a database sequence and should not be updated, we mark it as read only. Note how doing this marks the field as gray. Version number is not needed by Bookworm Inc., so we drag that off as well. And we rename name to book title, indicating that users should indicate the title of the book in this field. And since users are more familiar with ISBN, we rename the UPC field to ISBN. We also drag it up to the top and mark it as mandatory. Users will now not be able to save a product record unless they enter in an ISBN number. Since this product window is only to enter books, we want to default the product category to be book as well. To do that, let me override the default value for the product category field. You can go ahead and enter in the ID for the book category and also mark it as read only. What this means is that every time the user wants to create a record in this window, they would only be able to do so for the book category. Similarly, by dragging off other fields and repositioning the layout, we can create a very simple product window with good data accuracy for data entry. This is what the finally edited window looks like. You can see that it is really simple. If you look in the navigator panel, we can see that there are a number of fields that are available to be added to the window. These are shown in black, and you can add them back here if you choose. The fields that are displayed in the window are shown in gray. These are not available for dragging onto the window, but you can just reposition them by dragging them within the layout editor itself. Let us now log in as the bookworm role and see what this actual window renders as. Here's what the final window looks like. You can see that we have created a really simple window for data entry of books. Item number is grayed out, ISBN is mandatory, and the product category is defaulted to books and is no longer updatable. In summary, you can now see how Compiere's visual editor uses an easy-to-use, intuitive interface without programming to allow you to customize your windows and leverage the power of Compiere's application data dictionary to create an interface that is easy to use, provides data accuracy, and superior usability.